So if we get a low in the next 6-7 weeks, it's going to be a distortion of some kind. If it's earlier, like in the next 3 weeks, it's an expanded primary cycle. If it's maybe 3 to, well, more than 3, more like about 5 to 7 weeks down the road, it's a contracted new primary cycle. Either one is the end of a long-term cycle. As long as we don't make a normal cycle, we have a higher probability, a higher confidence that it's the beginning of a big move. So that will make you happy. It won't make you happy if you got a position on going into that, but when coming out of it, you'll be happy. If you don't have a position on and you can catch that, you'll be extremely happy. So your target's somewhere between 866 and 1366. Okay? If we break 1520, that's what we're looking for. 1366 to 866. A big range. But the other way you can look at it too, you can take the the congestion zone, which is about $300 between 1520 and 1810. You break 1520 and subtract 300. You're down to about 1220, about 1250 really, 1240, 1250. So, and that falls in this range too. So it seems to me that if we start breaking 1520, we're going down to at least 1366 and probably in the 1200s, all before October. So when gold breaks 1520 and it's going to go in the 1200s, the gold bugs are going to get really nervous and probably going to throw in the towel, and that's just going to exasperate the sell-off. And that's usually what happens in gold, in silver, in fact, any market. When you go down in elevators. People panic and they throw in the towel. But then when they get too scared, they want to put in something, they go back and they go. So if this cycle we're seeing now suddenly drops, if the market drops really fast in the next couple of weeks, it could be an expanded primary cycle. I think I'm more looking for this being a new primary cycle, and we're going to get a contraction. And this is already the 5th week of it, so maybe we get a bottom in 7 to 9 weeks, and we're down in the 1200s. To me, everybody's going to be panicking if that happens except you and me. We're waiting for that with open arms and putting all of our slugs into this market to buy something if that happens. Don't run, buy it. But between now and then, until we start showing that this bottom is out of the way, you probably should hedge yourself. Okay, just based on moving averages and the price, is this a bearish or bullish trend?
Bearish.
Yep, it's bearish because you're below the 15 and 45-day moving average, the 15 days below the 45-day moving average. We just had a low here at 1540. So what are we going to do when it breaks 1540? Going with it, going short. That's pyramiding to the downside because you got an isolated low in a bear trend. So it's bearish.
Back to what you said where we go down to the 1200.
Yeah.
So how does that fit within this here again?
Well, if we break 1520, then you're going to go an equal distance between the resistance, which is around 1800, and the support 1520. That's 300 points. Okay? Once you break out of a range, you usually go the same amount down, or a doubling of it, or a tripling of it. Yeah.
Ray, is there any sort of, have you observed any breakouts or false breakouts in gold that could indicate that?
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, gold can. All markets, you've seen that a lot in the other markets. We had fake outs the first time, and then it went back up, and then when it went down the next time, it was for real. So fake outs do happen.
Primary cycle, isn't it becoming a bearish appearance? Low of the previous one?
Yeah, because we took out the low of the previous primary cycle, as I've got it labeled here, I'm thinking that, it's a bearish cycle. And I'm thinking this is the first phase. And really, if it's a contracted cycle, this could actually be a half primary cycle, only a 5-week, but it could be a 5-week half primary cycle. Get a rally here, 3 to 8 days, of which this is this is day number 3 now. Get the high in the 3rd to 8th day below the 45-day moving average, then break lower. That's what I was thinking very strongly was going to happen today. Coming into it, that was my idea. I hope you feel that you have a little more confidence now when you look at the market to know where you are than where you were when you came in here 2 days ago. I hope this has been instructive and valuable to you. I've enjoyed teaching, and I've certainly enjoyed meeting all of you. You're a fantastic group of people, and I'm really impressed with your knowledge and your camaraderie with each other. It makes it a joy to be your instructor in this course, so thank you for joining me on this trip.